Good morning, second graders. It's Wednesday, April 8th, middle of the week. Hope you're enjoying the weather. I think it's been a lot warmer than it was this last weekend. It got very chilly. All right, we are going to be on lesson 142 today, and we're in phonics today with our adverbs. Okay, here's some things that you can do at home. We would have done them in the classroom if you were here. All right, so we would have had one at a time do it and did different things, but this is what you can do at home. First, say your name loudly. Okay, now say your name quietly. Say your name quickly. Now say your name slowly. Each time I told you to say your name a different way, first of all, you said it loudly, and then you said it quietly, quickly, and slowly. Each of these words I had you do are adverbs. Loudly, quietly, and quickly, and slowly describe how you said your name. Words that describe verbs are called adverbs. They often tell us how the verb happened, and they usually end in ly, but not always. They don't always have to, just sometimes. Okay, we have a couple sentences on the board. It says Kay writes, and we're going to fill in an adjective. Okay, think about Kay writes. I think we could fill in beautifully. Okay, Kay writes beautifully. What about the frog jumped? The frog jumped. You could say high. It doesn't have ly, but it still describes how he jumped. Or you could say he jumped quickly. Something like that. And then we sang. We could even put beautifully here. We sang beautifully. We sang loudly. We sang quietly. A couple of different words in there. Joyfully. We sang joyfully is another adverb you could put in there. So our adverbs here are answering the question how. So let's go over this. Words that describe verbs are called adverbs. They often tell us how the verb happened and usually end in ly. On page 283 of your phonics language, it goes over it again. Remember, an adverb is a word that describes a verb. An adverb tells how the action of the verb is done. William stopped suddenly, or suddenly William stopped. It could be in either places. It tells how he stopped. He stopped suddenly. That means he stopped what he was doing right away. Number 1, read the sentences. Look at the verb and circle the adverb that tells how the verb was done. Draw a small arrow from the adverb to the verb. So it says, our new puppy eats sloppily. He's making a mess there on your paper. So the verb is underlined twice. And then you're going to circle the word that describes a verb, which would be, how did the puppy eat? Sloppily. So circle sloppily. Draw an arrow back to eats. Dad painted our new clubhouse beautifully. Your verb there is painted. How did Dad paint it? Beautifully. So you would circle beautifully. Draw the arrow back to painted. Karen answered Mom truthfully. Okay, the verb was answered. How did Karen answer? Truthfully. So you circle truthfully, draw an arrow back. See if you can do the last one there. This has many adverbs end in the suffix ly. If a root word ends in a y, change the y to an I before adding ly. It says add ly to the root words to make adverbs. So you have happy. Happy ends in a y. You're going to change the y to an I and then write ly. Same thing with all of those. All the y's there will change to an I and then add ly. Number 3, think about the question how and write an adverb for each of the verbs. Eat and snore. So you're just going to write an adverb that would describe how you eat or how you snore. All right, on the back, number 1 says, read the sentence. Write the antonym or opposite for each underlined words in the blank. Number 2, unscramble each kind of sentence and write it on the line. The first word of each sentence has a capital letter. Remember your punctuation. So it says, Pebbles threw Rick Lake in the. They want us to make a declarative sentence out of that. So Rick is our first word because it's capitalized. Rick threw pebbles in the lake. Rick threw pebbles in the lake. So you have to unscramble them and make it declarative. The second one's interrogative. Then you have exclamatory and an imperative sentence. All right, that is phonics and language for Wednesday. Let's take a look at, I'm going to read 2 story problems to you and then our math pages review. So I just want to go over some stuff on that one. All right, I'm going to read a story problem to you. They're called listening skills. I want you to think about it at home and see if you get the answer. Remember, I read it twice, and then let's see if you have the answer. Alexis drew pictures of 12 Colorado blue columbine flowers she found growing outside her cabin. She drew 2 flowers in each picture. So how many pictures of flowers did Alexis make in all? This is a little bit of a challenging one. Alexis drew pictures of 12 Colorado blue columbine flowers she found growing outside her cabin. Then she drew 2 flowers in each picture. So how many pictures of flowers did she make in all? Well, we actually have to divide here. We haven't done many story problems with dividing. So when we divide, we always start with what number? The biggest. Okay, so she had 12 blue columbine flowers she found growing outside her cabin. She drew 12 pictures of those. She drew pictures of the 12 flowers. Okay, so that's our biggest number. She had 2 flowers in each picture, so she had 12 divided by 2, cut it in half, is 6 pictures. All right, let's see if you can do this one. Dad brought 3 packages of batteries with 5 batteries in each package on the camping trip. So how many batteries did he bring? Dad brought 3 packages of batteries with 5 in each package. How many batteries did he bring? Another challenging one. Okay, you have 3 packages, so you picture your 3 packages. They each have 5 in them. Okay, we could add, but an easier way to do it would be to multiply. We have 3 packages times 5 in there. 3 times 5 equals 15. We would have 15 batteries. I hope you're working on your multiplication facts. You should know 1s and 0s, but 10s and 5s and 2s, you should be memorizing those because we're going to add 3s to them soon. All right, we're going to go through your paper and maybe work some things out and go over some things. So if you go on your paper, page 283, I'm going to erase the board in case we want to use it. We may need to use it for some borrowing. Okay. Number 1 says estimate each sum. I want to do at least one of these together to remind us from yesterday's lesson. All right, when we do an estimated sum, we do not have to do 68 plus 32. We don't have to write any answer there. We're going to do the rounding. 68 rounds to, so there's an 8 in the ones place, so it's going to round up to 70. 32 is going to round down to 30. So then you're going to add 70 plus 30, and your estimated sum is 100. Number 2 is a story problem. Number 3, write the missing factors. Number 4, write the sums and differences. Let's do this one together on the board. Let me get it up here on the board. 7,003 minus 2,413. All right, let's move this. Okay, we always start in the ones place. Okay, 3 minus 3. Can I take 3 minus 3? Yep, it's 0. Okay, can I have 0 and take 1 away? No. Can I borrow from 0? No. So I go to the thousands place. This becomes a 6, and this becomes a 10. Okay, I still can't do this one, but I can borrow from the 10. The 10 becomes a 9, and then this is our 10. I just add a 1 in front of the 0. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay, so it says write sums and differences. Number 5, write the answer at the top of the mountain. Number 1 on the back says write the numbers and the sums. So write what the Roman numerals stand for and then add them. So the first one, V plus II is 7. And then 3 i's equal 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. You just write the regular number, the Arabic numeral. Number 2, write the numbers your teacher says. All right, get ready. Let's do some practice. All right, A, write the number 5 and 1/4. 5 and 1/4. 5 and 1/4. B, $904.07. $904.07. C, 52,030. 52,030. 52,030. And D, 5,006. 5,006. Okay, I'm going to write the answers on the board for that this time because those were a little challenging. So I want to make sure you got them right. All right, so A was 5 and 1/4. B was $904.07. C, 52,030. And D is 5,006. Okay, I hope you got those right. On number 3, it says round the number your teacher says to the nearest 10. Round the number to the nearest 10. All right, so A, 58. On A, you're going to write what 58 rounds to. What does 58 round to? 60. B, 17. 17. 17 rounds to what? I hope you put 20. C, 22. 22. 22 rounds to 20. On D, write the number that 55 rounds to. 55. Okay, should be 60. And E, 34. Write the number that 34 rounds to. All right, 30 should be your answer. Number 4, write the answer to the combination your teacher says. I think we're going to skip that today since we did the others. So you can just mark out number 4. Number 5, write the answer to the listening skill question. So I'm going to read it a couple times. You're going to do your work in your box, and then you're going to move your answer over there up above the grill. Grandma and Grandpa's camper is 12 feet long. The camper next to theirs at the campground is 8 feet long. How many feet longer is Grandma and Grandpa's camper than the one next to it? Grandma and Grandpa's camper is 12 feet long. The camper parked next to theirs at the campground is 8 feet long. How many feet longer is Grandma and Grandpa's camper than the one next to it? So do your work in the box, then put your answer over there. Number 6, write your sums and differences. All right, let's look at science today. Insects and their habitats on page 90. You have a praying mantis and caterpillar for your vocab words. Okay, see if you can answer on 91, the something to do. See if you can answer those. Remember, don't write in your book. Then 92, parts of an insect. You're going to talk about the antenna, thorax, abdomen, spiracles, or the breathing holes, and it labels the different parts of their body. 93, circle all the animals that are insects. See if you can do that. Remember, don't write in your book. Go to 94. It's something you can try to do. Maybe if you ask Mom and Dad, maybe you can do that when it gets warmer. And 95, you're going to mark the circle beside the correct answer. Remember, don't write in your book. Just see if you can answer those and label those. All right, so that would be 90 to 95. All right, I hope you have an awesome Wednesday. Get outside, get your energy out, exercise, and also take time to rest and have fun with your family.